What is going on, guys? Patch notes update 22.2 are here. These got released yesterday, March 8th. We're going to go over them quickly. I've kind of glanced around back and forth. I kind of know what's going on with this patch notes already. And it's not a huge update, but I think it's going to stir things up a bit and hopefully for the better. So diving right in, there is a patch report video, and I'm not going to play it. You guys can watch that on your own if you want. It's just a short 2-minute video that kind of goes through a couple of things. I'll post the link to these updates like I normally do. So if you want to check it out yourself, feel free to check it out. Maintenance schedule. So next week, I believe it's like Tuesday night, usually on PC is when they're going to be getting the patch. It's actually on the test server right now. But next week, it'll be on the live server on PC. And then the week after on console. So patch is coming up pretty quick. Week away, basically. Map selection, or sorry, the map selection for this next patch. Long story short, for the majority of us, it looks like Vikendi is gone and Paramo is in, I believe. Vikendi and Kraken. Sorry, Vikendi and Kraken out, and Tego and Paramo in. That sounds about right. It's kind of interesting that they have already gotten rid of Vikendi. I wonder if it has anything to do with a lot of the backlash they've been receiving, you know, with the polar bears and the ice tornadoes and whatnot, because it is a brand new map, and you know, some of those features are pretty new too. So it's kind of interesting they're already taking it out. But I'm not going to complain because I wasn't a big fan of it anyhow. See what happens. But it looks like Tego and Paramo, like I said, back in. Kraken, Vikendi out. On ranked, it's pretty much the same. Erangel, Miramar, Tego. Nothing changing there. So not a huge stir up besides Vikendi leaving. New weapon, Famas. Introducing Famas, the latest addition to our care package goods. This sleek and powerful French-made assault rifle packs a punch with its high rate of fire, making it a force to be reckoned with in various combat situations. With its unique design and deadly capabilities, Famas is sure to become a new favorite for those seeking a reliable AR to dominate your enemies. So, new care package weapon, single burst, full auto, firing modes. I don't know why they put the burst in. Does anyone actually ever use burst? I honestly don't. It's just like not even needed, especially when you have full auto, in my opinion. So, regardless, it's there. Can attach up to 6 dopes. So basically like any other AR. The damage per shot's 39, which I think is a bit low for a crate weapon. I think the AUG was like 41. So I'm not really sure what that deal is. Effective range 400. This is about average. RPM's a bit high, so it's a quick firing gun. Available modes: spawn and care package, secret rooms, lab camps, supply drops, and pillar boxes available on every map. Unavailable in custom match. So new crate weapon. It's honestly, looking at this, it looks kind of underwhelming. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they'll give it an update and buff it a bit, but it seems slightly underwhelming. Now, this right here is the biggest news of the patch. In my AUG is on the ground now, and it's kind of huge. I thought they were gonna nerf the crap out of this gun when they put it on the ground, but they didn't really nerf it that bad. Damage is only being reduced by 1. Rate of fire is actually going up. Bullet velocity slightly down. Effective range slightly down. A bit more recoil, but it's not that bad, honestly. Like, you know, if you look at this, damage 41, like rate of fire and all these stats, it's actually better than the Famas, in my opinion. So it is kind of weird, but seeing this makes me think that everyone's going to be running AUG. So it's going to be an interesting patch. We'll see what happens. Big news, though, with that. Another 5.5 gun on the ground. A couple of other weapon balances. M4 damage slightly decreased. Horizontal recoil is slightly increased. So that's kind of interesting that they did horizontal instead of vertical. So horizontal is a lot more unpredictable. It's hard to kind of control, like, you know, the left and right movement. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see how it affects people. But, you know, slight nerf there. The M16 and the Mutant are getting a slight buff. Their RPMs, or their, you know, rate of fire is going up quite a bit. And I don't know if that's going to do anything, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to, get people to want to use that gun or what. Uh, but I mean, there you have it. And then, if you're a fan of the M16 or the and then this is really good for you. You can fire those guns a lot quicker now. Shotguns, they are reducing the spawn rates on every map. And I'm not sure how I feel about this because a lot of people think that shotguns are overpowered. They kind of are. But instead of actually nerfing the shotgun, nerfing the spawn rate, maybe it is a good idea. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. I don't really find them everywhere to begin with. Like, it's not like you're just running around finding shotguns everywhere. But we'll see what happens. See if that, I'm sure people are still complaining. Are going to complain that they're getting one-shotted. P90 added to care package in secret rooms. Not a huge deal there. Heavy stock added to packages and ranks. So a little, updates here. Here are the developer comments. Once again, I'm going to link this page for you guys. So if you want to come back and read through the actual, they kind of give some kind of explanation through everything here. Down to the next thing, loot recommendation improvements. I never actually use the loot recommendation improvements. I probably should because it'll tell you to pick up like, a better helmet or a better vest or a better backpack if you like highlight it. So it looks like they're putting it in the actual loot menu too now, which if you use this feature already, that's kind of handy. Some world updates, 6th anniversary of PUBG, just some, various billboards and stuff. Destin, they've changed a couple of things. They've added some more hills and they added a dirt racetrack in one of the sections here. So basically it looks like they're just kind of playing around with the terrain a bit on Destin, updating a bit here and there instead of having these big flat open, as they're kind of modifying them a bit. So it's nice to see them kind of working on that map still, even though I think Destin is a really good map already. They're trying to make small improvements. That'll be fun to play. Erangel's Hall of Fame has been updated. Latest PGC championships, photos, trophies, all that kind of jazz will be all updated. And I think the rest of the updates are just little things like, more modes, UI stuff, lobby, survival. Like you go beyond 500 now. I don't know how many people care about that, but we'll see. Maybe they'll actually do something with that isn't totally lame, but we'll see. They've seen now you can get higher than 500. It looks like they updated the UI here for profile. Looks nice and clean now. More workshop stuff, little odds and ends, performance, bug fixes, yada, yada, yada. Once again, I'm going to link this. So if you guys want to go through everything yourself, you're more than welcome to. All in all, the big news from the whole patch, I think, is right here. Even more so than the Famas, the AUG being on the ground is huge, because it's gonna change the meta for guns and stuff. Everyone's gonna be wanting to run that AUG, which means you're gonna see a lot of people going back to like the Mini and the MK12 as well, because you want to run dual 5s. You're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see a lot of people start to use spray scopes because the AUG is notoriously good with spray. And yeah, it should be interesting. I don't know. You're going to see that people using the M4 at all. There's really no reason to use an M4 in my opinion. It needs an extra attachment, and you need that tack stock on the M4. Dog doesn't need that. Dog just seems like it's going to be a better gun. So interesting stuff. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Once again, I'll link the page for this so you guys can go and check it out, and I appreciate you guys watching the video. Be sure to leave that thumbs up. Peace. Guys, a free way to support me and my content is to head over to accounts.crafton.com. You're going to link your PUBG account, head to the Creator Appreciation Program, scroll down and find my name. And basically any purchases that you'll make on PUBG, we get a small commission for. Takes 2 seconds to do. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.